Hello, it's Mark from Cars and Cameras, and what we're looking at today is a really cool product, and it's called the Kodak Printomatic. And this is a stills only camera that basically when you shoot a picture, it prints it instantly on these 2x3 inch sheets of paper called Zink paper, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. So here's what you get when you unbox the camera. You basically get the Printomatic camera and a USB cable and a quick start guide that doesn't tell you too much. All very simple. This switch on the top switches from either color photos or black and white photos. And then there's your shutter release button. There is no menus whatsoever. It's a fixed focal length wide angle lens. That's where the slot where the paper comes out. And you can see the little rangefinder on the left. It has markings. You press and hold the power button for about 2 or 3 seconds to power up the camera. And the light on the left tells you the camera is up and running. The one in the middle tells you when the camera is printing, and the one on the right is for a micro USB card, which I'll talk more about in a minute. You can go ahead and share photos, and you have a backup of those photos on the micro USB card if you want. The camera build quality is pretty nice. Like I said, this camera with the paper is a little under $100. I'm going to show you what it's like to load paper in the camera because there's really not too much information on this. I've already been playing with it, so there's a few sheets in there already, but I'm going to go ahead and take those out and show you what it's like to load the Zink paper in the camera. Now the camera, the one that I got here came with this 50 sheets of Zink paper, and it's a little bit thicker than regular photo paper because it does have an adhesive backing, and it comes in these 10 sheet foil packs. And no, you don't have to load them in the dark. It's just like regular photo paper for your printer. And each pack comes with this calibration sheet, and you just need to put it in as shown with the calibration sheet on the bottom facing the direction as you see in the video here. And so the calibration sheet works correctly. So you just kind of push the paper in there, and it was a little hard to do with one hand holding the camera, but once I set the camera down, I was able to push the paper in correctly, and that's it. Close the lid and you're ready to go. Okay, so I just took my first picture of one of the guitars on the wall, and the first thing that's going to come out of the printer is this calibration sheet, and then after that, the first print's going to come out. Now, something I didn't talk about yet is there's no ink to this printer. It basically, this Zink paper, all the colors, it's basically colorless dyes that are within this paper, and it's basically heat pulses that create the color. And that's amazing technology if you really think about it. So there's no ink here whatsoever. It's all heat pulses that are within the paper that create the color print. And that's really amazing technology. And the prints are very sharp and clear. And I just think this technology for what this thing does is just really, really amazing. It's really cool. Okay, so this next one that I did is a black and white. I switched the button on the top to show what a black and white print looks like. And like I said, they come out fairly fast. And it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty neat. So the prints are kind of small. You know, they're only 2x3 inch. But, you know, for what they are, I think it's adequate. And, you know, a little smaller than a credit card, actually. But overall, the camera, I think it does a very good job. Here's what it looks like when you peel the backing off one of them. They are kind of sticky. I also sprayed some water on one of them to see if anything would smear on it, and it held up fine. And also, the prints are tear-proof. I tried to tear one. I could not tear it. So, you know, they're fairly indestructible. Now, I picked up this little aftermarket case, which is kind of nice. I felt that the camera did need, you know, some protection. It was about $10 on Amazon. But guys, there's a quick look at the camera. One other thing I didn't talk about is I want to show the bottom of the camera, which I'm going to show you right now, how to charge it. And that's on the bottom here. Let me pick it up here. And so there's a micro USB slot for charging the camera. And then also there's the micro SD card slot. Guys, there's my quick look at the little Kodak Printomatic camera. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Be sure to hit that like button if you like what you're seeing here. Thank you very much and have a good day.